Welcome back, everyone. Sorry about that. Game crashed. We have it set up. I just got the thing here. As I mentioned over the last over laser communication, the access point in the center of the city ruins is malfunctioned. Its data upload functions, transporter functions, and more are currently halted. According to the analysis team, possible causes include a faulty forwarding terminal, or even radio interference being emitted by enemies in the air. Please head to the site and check it out when you can, okay? Thanks! Why'd you send me mail about that and then contact me? Wouldn't it have worked just to contact me or to just send mail? I would have checked. Yeah, nothing overly serious. It's just I want to make sure you guys have a badge. For the support you guys give me, you guys deserve some sort of badge, right? I mean, Crimson just had a tier 1 sub for 9 months in a row. That's fantastic. That's amazing.
Is that all of them? Let's check this thing out. I don't see any damage.
Analysis. Transporter is now operational.
Okay, so.
This is Yorha Unit 2B. Connect me to Bunker Operator 60.
Oh,
Wonder
hello,
Cheese.
2B. Operator 60 here.
The transporter was being jammed by machine life forms. It should be working now.
Looks green on my end, 2B. Nice work. I'll let Command know right away. I'll also be sending over a little reward for all your hard work.
Roger.
You know, 2B, I'm a little jealous. Don't get me wrong. I know all this fighting isn't easy for you. But you get to see all these new and amazing things out there. It might be nice to visit the surface sometime, you know? That's all.
I see.
Alright, Crimson.
Right. Apologies for the unnecessary chatter. Anyway, Operator 60 out.
So there's two things I'd like to point out to you. One, Yorha 9 says, "Morning, fellow Yorha units," and Soma QZ has appeared ready for service. Two, what the fuck is 9S doing back there? You see him? Hello, Jason. I wanted to know my own limits in a confusing place. Yo, bud, what you doing back there? You alright? No? Okay, well, you do you, I guess. Where's Jean-Paul? Oh, hey, you again. If you're looking for Jean-Paul, you're too late. He set out on a journey. A journey, huh? Yes, he said he needed to go find himself, or something. Oh, but he left a letter for you. Here. Alright.
Well, he's nothing.
It reads, "I've left to seek the truth of the world. Throw that trash away." What?
He's not consistent. A weirdo right to the very end. I wonder if all his followers being female had something to do with his weirdness. Did the human sexes interact with each other like this?
Who knows?
They very well might have. Now here's the better question. Did the replicant and Gestalt interact with each other that way? Like, weren't they sexless technically?
Yeah.
Alright. Let's invest in this asshole. There you go, 20,000. Invest again. Let's give him 5,000. 2 days later, and then he's gonna give me a meteorite shard and something else. Yeah, charge attack plus 3. Okay, there you go. Sure, we'll give him the 100,000. Why not? Time for the most foremost genius of this generation to perfect the greatest invention of the age. Right then, off to work. I know I can just make this happen. 1 week later. Wow, I put forth so much time in it. It is finally complete. The greatest invention of this or any generation. Or it was meant to be. Sadly, I failed. It was meant to be a launch tower for sending rockets to the very moon itself. And while the craft it launched did soar into the lofty darkness of outer space, it regrettably did not reach the moon. Instead, it landed on Mars. What? It's so damnably frustrating. I'm the world's foremost genius, after all. Never before have I sipped the bitter brew of defeat. Oh, okay. You got shot now. Still, all not lost. I'll gladly sell you some of the materials the rocket carried back from that red and desolate planet. Alright, so I can get meteor shards from him. And I can get an alien mask. The mask of an alien face. We'll come back for this. Aren't the replicants just... Okay. So basically, if you understand, at the end of Drakengard 1, you go through a portal in one of the endings, and you fight the end boss of the game. It's a giant white statue. And when it dies, it emits these particles into the world that are not good. They cause something called white chlorination syndrome. What white chlorination syndrome does is one of two things. It has a 100% mortality rate, essentially, when you think about it. But the first thing it does is it turns that person into salt. They just turn into salt and they die. The other thing it does is it turns the person, if they don't turn to salt, they turn, their base functions are like strength and that are enhanced, but their intelligence are just extremely limited, and they become what they started referring to as Legion. So in order to battle this, they came up with the Gestalt program, which basically pulls the spirit of a person out of their body and created replicants, which are, as you said, shells of the people who were turned into. And the objective here is to have the replicants live on while until white chlorination syndrome dies out, which should have roughly been 1,000 years. Okay, so there's supposed to be a quest here, but I guess not. Alright, let's go back to the Forest Zone and we will continue on with our story. Anyway, that was a Reader's Digest story of what happened from Nier, or Drakengard 1 to Nier. Really fascinating stuff, and I really wish they'd bring out the material over here so I can read about it. You, why are you laying on the ground now? I'm gonna steal all of your stuff, Kishi. Give me your soul! I'll take it. What the hell's overclock? That sounds cool. You wanna go down? There you go. To the Forest Zone! Alright, sorry, it took a while for me to get here. But yeah, Nines, you're not wrong. You're not too far off. That reminds me. While leveling in the Forest Zone, I found something, and I wish I'd have found it on stream, but it happens. I'm not too worried about it, because I can just show you. I'll show you where I found it, too, when I get there. I was killing and hunting some materials last night. Because like I said, I try to do that off stream so that I can get as much done as possible. So, with that said, I got this. It is a weapon. It is a spear, and it is a familiar spear. Look at that. This spear has been in the game since Drakengard. Symbol of a bond between a lord and an old dragon. Pretty sure it has anyway. At the very least, it was in 2 and 3. Anyway, it's pretty awesome. And as you know, we managed to find this, the Phoenix Dagger, one of my favorite weapons from Nier. Ancient Overlord, I'm pretty certain was in Drakengard 1 as well. Alright, so let's go hunt some stuff here in the forest. Oh, alright, sweet. I need more of that. Ow, ow, ow! Little bastards. Cable, deadly heal, anti-chain damage, severed cable, deadly plate, anti-chain, deadly heal. I did not want to get off the wall. So this place has been really good for finding pyrite moldavite for me. I got too much copper ore apparently. Mushroom! I need some of those too. Die, robots! You sons of bitches. So, Nines, have you actually looked up the lore between Nier and Nier Automata? Just for, knowledge purposes of what happened, or? Because, I don't know if you know, but the focus of my stream is primarily story, but I like, if I'm playing a game for the first time, I try to do as much as I possibly can. I got more than enough rusted clumps. Alright. Well, I have to sell some of those. Hey, more pyrite. Sweet. This game knows me what I want. Oh, hello, boar. Back here, where you going? Make moves, it's gonna hurt. Sorry. I don't normally fight them, but I'll show you why I defeated this later. I don't know if it gave me anything because it's not letting me loot it now, so. Says there's something to loot. Did I bug it out, killing it here? I think I did. Shit. Oh wait, no I didn't. There we go. Aw. White boar meat, that's what I wanted. Okay. So, white boar meat, I'll show you what that does when I get to the shop. Alright. Game is overloading me with pyrite now. I love it.
Intruders detected! Loyal knights, give your lives for the king of our forest! For the king of our forest!
Oh, I didn't even see this there. Alright. So right now I have my drop rate set on. Might change it to a leveling set when I get all the stuff that I want. There we go. Get copper ore capacity full. Alright, so if you come down here, you'll see this waterfall leading down, and then this stony area over here, and a cave to its right. So, right here in this cave, in this treasure chest, right here, is where I found the Dragoon Spear. It's very exciting. But there's also this area to explore over here that I did not get a chance to, and I'm going to now. Or rather, I had the chance, I just didn't want to do it off stream. So we're gonna go down. Drop. And do some exploring. Base of the waterfall. Does that music change? Either something dire is happening, or it's just like, yeah, we don't have any music programmed for this part. There's a locked treasure chest. I want to open this. Fuck you, game. Down there. Down there. There's a red robot over here. Okay. Hello, buddy. Oh, you're androids, yes. Then you must be here to kill me. I've lived long enough. I only ask that you do not make it painful. Why do you not strike? Because you have no desire to fight. You're like the machines in Pascal's village. If you do not attempt to harm us, we have no cause for quarrel. You know Pascal? I see. Still, you should be careful. Of what? Some of our kind can be violent. They are beyond our control. They attack everything they see, be it friend or foe. Many of these machines are waiting in the canyon ahead. You'd be wise to keep your distance. So, Crimson, look at this.
Machines attacking indiscriminately.
Proposal. Unit 2B should eliminate the hostile machines.
You know, I actually think I've been down here. I think I have. Yes, I know where this is. I found this place by accident. I came down here following a boar, and I found an elevator that led down here, and there was these bastards right here. I'm gonna die when I push the button. That'd be great. I was like level 14 at the time, and like all these level 28s, and I was like, shit. And I still managed to win. Oh no, level 31 already. And you got wrecked. Black Tripe, P the Magic D, hello guys! How's it going? What's going on? We got a new follower today with your Nines. He has joined the Jump Club. We got Crimson, we got Man on the Grassy Knoll that was hanging out earlier. They didn't seem to all pop up at the same time. Adenium Bayou, hello! Welcome to the stream, how you doing? Is Pete treating you right today? He better be. Or so help me God, Tripe will not give him bacon.
Look at all the corpses. Is this some kind of graveyard?
Yes, it appears to be some kind of graveyard.
Watch out. They're still alive.
I'm on it.
Oh, I actually got a new skill. Hang on. Shit. Oh, it has a long cooldown on it. That doesn't make sense. So don't want me spamming defensive cooldown.
There's more.
Kill. Such pain. Kill me.
What's it saying?
Don't listen to it, 2B.
Kill. Please.
It's saying kill. Why wouldn't we listen to that?
Please kill me.
Alright. Request granted. I will kill you. Assuming you don't kill me first, you fucking level 50 bastard. This could be a while. Okay. Everyone loved the chorizo and eggs you made for breakfast? Oh man, that sounds amazing. Come make breakfast for me. And Silly. Silly wants breakfast. Speaking of Silly. Oh, he's here. Okay. That buddy's got a lot of health. He's level 50 though, so. Oh, this chipset does not have any HP recovery things on them. I don't like that. I like the life leech. Hey guys, you know what would make this fight infinitely easier? If you knocked his arms off. Alright, that's the kind of buffs I get from this guy. I'm always naked. I only cook naked in your house. That's fine. That's cool. Give me this. Give me your buffs. Melee defense +7, weapon attack up, and deadly heal. Alright. Look at that damage up. Make the most of this while we can. The lack of music here is a little disconcerting, actually. He's almost half dead, though. Almost got him. Kill me, but I'm going to do as much as I can to prevent that from happening. I only want to be killed by the strong. I gotta save face with the other robots in the community. I gotta look cool while dying. Who did you guys end up fighting? I didn't see. Ow. I didn't see. Maybe it was a glitch? Maybe. This looks like an enemy from FF13? It kinda does, yeah. Because this is all like robots and shit too, right? And FF15 had a lot of robots. Slowly but surely, this guy will die. Unless I screw up majorly and get murdered myself. We got about 2/3 of his health off of him. Every egg you've had was robbery, so maybe that is an issue. Look at all the weapons sticking out of him, though. Like, he's got swords and spears just jammed into him. Looks like I'm not the first to try and kill him. I'm actually surprised I was able to do damage to his body. Alright, we got him down to about 25%. You're working on your next tattoo? How many tattoos do you guys have? I don't have any. I kind of wanted one growing up, but then I was like, I don't want one. They cost too much money. That's money I could spend on video games. And I'm sorry, I like video games more than I like tattoos. For you tattoo enthusiasts out there, I know, I'm sorry, but we all have our likes and our dislikes, right? She come over and find out if goes wrong robbery. Then Crimson cooks him an egg and he finds a condom in it. He's like, well, you said you wanted robbery. Currently 8. 8 tattoos. Have you guys seen those commercials for World of Warcraft's Battle for Azeroth? I'll be on my way in a bit. So, in the one with the guy getting on the bus and he goes to sit down and the girl has like an alliance symbol on her laptop as she closes it and lets him sit down. And he like instead goes to sit beside this like big gangster looking biker dude. I love how the biker is just giving himself a tattoo on the bus. Victory!
What was with that thing?
It was talking. Maybe that machine who sent us here knows something about this. We should try asking her.
I have a question. Why are you surprised that it was talking? We've seen plenty of robots that talk. Hey, memory ally, sweet, thanks. Plenty of robots that talk. I'll take that. You're a little poo swan, don't want to deal with the Nier tattoo needle? Yokotaro once said that he wants to make experiences that cannot be easily reviewed on Metacritic. Well, to be fair, I don't read Metacritic or any other review for that matter, so I can understand that. Personally, I think reviews are often bullshit, and they don't know what they're talking about. Although there are some who, you know, generally do, but most I find that I've read have just been from people who speak out of their ass and didn't actually play more than 10 minutes of the game. Gangsta Tigers? Some supposed and thicker news you don't even need. I think it it wanted something to put out of its misery. It did, but yet it put up a really good fight. Oh, it's you again. We have a question about the machines in the canyon. Yes, very dangerous. You should avoid them. Actually, we already took care of them. You what? I see. Then perhaps they can finally reach heaven. Come again? Many machines have thrown themselves into that canyon of late. They were trying to hurt themselves beyond repair. You found the remains of those who succeeded, and fought those who did not. I know not what would have driven them to do such a thing, but I pray regardless that their souls might reach heaven. Here, a gift for you. Thank you for killing them. Memory alloy. Ooh, I want that. Vengeance chip, clean nut. Ah, clean nuts. Last stand, taunt, and... Okay, cool. We did it. That was pretty
Souls
cool.
in heaven, huh?
Wait, do you have a
Do
shop?
either of those things exist?
They'll find out in the end.
There's a shop. What the fuck?
And so will we.
Okay, that's grim.
Oh, it's you, is it? Thanks for your effort. I can live here in peace once more. If you can like, I can fuse plug-in chips for you. Okay, he just sells plug-in chips. That's kind of cool. You have to go back to work. Love you too, man. Come out again. We need more Crimson Fury in our life. I'm looking forward to your anniversary stream. Valkyrie profile. For those of you who don't know, Crimson is an excellent streamer. And his anniversary stream is coming up on the 18th, I believe. 9 p.m. to 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. EST. He'll be playing Valkyrie Profile and some other games with the community. So give him a follow. He deserves it. He's an excellent guy. And Yora, you might be able to talk him into playing some Nier. I know he really wants to play the first one as well, so. Oh, that's another thing, Yora. When I play a game series on stream, typically I want to play the whole game series. And what I mean by that is, I want to see how a game has evolved over time. So even if the first couple games in the series aren't great, I'll probably play them just to see how much better the later games in the series are. Which is one reason why I set up with Drakengard. The other reason is I actually really like that style of gameplay. You're always welcome, my friend. But, so when I started the Drakengard series, I really wanted to play Drakengard because I love that style of game. But I was not expecting to like it as much as I was. Now, it was definitely clunky. It was definitely had a lot to work on. But I feel like SE legitimately did work on those things. Like Yoko Taro put a lot of effort into these games, and you could tell with each iteration, with each game, that he was trying his best to give us a game series that we would enjoy. Because each one just got better and better and better. Cool, thank you.
Ready, and
You pray for...
intruders, get information now. Take position. Keep going. Don't be afraid.
Fuck you, robots. Get cut down. Dented plate. I think I almost got all the dented plates I need, too. Dented plate. Dented plate. Denim plate. This game needs to give me some Moldavite, though. I like Moldavite. I'm gonna run over to the save point after I talk to this dude over here. Just to save what I've done. What the hell is this? Where the hell am I? This looks like a house. View. I saw a mall android saw soldiers protecting their land below a dark side. Shockwave +2. Speaking of, we can go back to our hunting set.
Nice shack.
Stay away from them. Leave this place. Leave now.
Okay, now wait, what?
Leave now.
Isn't that supposed to knock them in the air? Because it never does. Alright there, Nomad. Oh, deflected! You were not expecting that. Please, I beg of you. I don't want to fight your fucking... Spare their lives. I wasn't gonna hurt them. It doesn't want to let me near it? Alright. Is there anything I can do? Like, what do I do here? Do I just walk away? Automata is your favorite game, even after you finish it, you still discover such new detail? Yeah. Okay. Fine, we'll spare your critters. Ah, thank you. So, why do you have all these animals here anyway? Long ago, I rescued a herd animal. I do not remember the reason. The creature took a liking to me. She followed me everywhere I went. We played together whenever we could. She was warm. She made me happy. Interesting. Now, if I find a creature that is weak or injured, I bring them here. I watch over them until they are healthy again. Thank you for sparing them. Please visit us again. We would welcome you anytime. We'll see. Yeah, I didn't actually want to kill your robot, your animal friend, did. Way to assume my intentions, you son of a bitch. Kill him. I didn't want to kill him, he was just protecting the animals. The aminals. Come on, Pete. Don't be so bloodthirsty. How did he get them past that giant root, though? Not goats. Mushroom, mushroom. I have a question. Why do boars and moose hang out by the save point? Alright guys, so we've actually done a fair amount there, so we're gonna go continue this.